Hi everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be doing Leetcode problem number 167, the two-sum part 2. So in this situation, we have the same two-sum problem where we are going through an integer array and we're trying to find the two numbers that add up to the target and then return the numbers indices. However, we are given an array that is sorted. So we can do something a little bit more efficient than we could do in the previous two-sum array where we're given an array that's not sorted. So there's also another little factor here where it's a one indexed array of integers rather than a zero indexed array of integers, and I'll get to that in a second. But basically we can solve this by using two pointers where we're looking at the first element and the last element, and we're comparing the sum of those. Because this is a sorted array, we know that if the sum of the smallest and largest numbers is larger than the target that we're looking for, that means that we have to look at a smaller number than the largest number, so we move our right pointer down. If the two outmost numbers add up to a number that's smaller than the target number, then we need to increment our smallest number so that we're looking at a slightly larger number, and so on and so forth. So basically, the code will look something like this. So we'll have a left pointer pointing to 0. We'll have a right pointer pointing to the last element. And then we'll say, while left is less than right, if numbers left plus numbers right adds up to the target, then we have our solution. So we're going to return left, comma right. That's going to be the indices. If, however, numbers left plus numbers right is too big, that means that our rightmost number is too big and needs to be reduced. So that means we're going to move the right pointer more towards the center. If, however, numbers left plus numbers right is too small, so it's less than the target, that means that we need to increment our leftmost pointer to be larger, to point to a larger number. So we're going to increment our leftmost pointer up, okay? This is eventually going to land on this because we know that there is exactly one solution, okay? So at some point we are going to be returning the left and right indices. However, we know that this is a one-index array, so instead of it just being the left and right indices, we're going to add 1, okay, so that we can make this a one-indexed array. So that passes our first test case. Let's go ahead and submit, and it does pass all of the test cases. So that's pretty simple. It's how you solve Leetcode problem 167, the two-sum part 2 problem, where the array is sorted.